this meditation, try sitting with your spine erect, maybe with your back resting against a wall for best results. But if that isn't comfortable or possible, be at ease in whatever position suits you. Let's relax ourselves using our breathing. Feel that breath entering your body, leaving again. Breathe in and feel your shoulders gently rise with that breath. And how you deflate again once you breathe out, rising and falling, expanding and contracting. Imagine that your body is a series of empty caverns, caves, all quiet and waiting. And when you breathe in and out, your breath moves through those caverns quietly, like a dry leaf drifting upon a faint current of air, or a shaft of sunlight slowly moves across the walls inside, warming what it touches. Breathe in a sense of calmness, of spaciousness, and breathe out any tension you feel in your body. Breathe in golden warmth and move it around your body, through all of those caverns, any direction it wants to go, making you more and more relaxed, until you don't notice the breathing anymore, and the only motion and activity in you is in that tiny point of you that thinks, that lives between the eyes in the forehead. Be conscious of any muscles that haven't relaxed. Let as much of your body as is possible be supported by gravity, so those muscles can become smooth and soft. Notice where that point of you that thinks is in your head. There, at that forehead, that wall of bone. Imagine that little point that thinks is as light as a feather. It's beginning to gently descend, to fall, taking your thoughts with it, your awareness of where it is. It drifts and zigzags down slowly, circling, spiraling, supported by the air, feeling its way through it. Down through your head, down through your neck, entering that wide cavern of your torso and moving through that open space, still drifting down. Following the spine down. Now it's at the bottom of your ribs, moving to the base of your spine, and there it settles, where if you're sitting, you can feel yourself touching the ground, the floor, whatever you're sitting upon. Let all of your consciousness catch up with it down there. Feel your consciousness point down at the base of your body. That connection between Earth and ourselves. While you stay with your consciousness as it's down at that point where Earth meets body, in your mind's eye, build up around you a place that makes you feel charged, at peace, excited and curious. Perhaps some wide garden on a summer day, the grounds of some fantastic, splendid home. Imagine these gardens are endless and that you're the only person there, and in the coming time you'll be able to explore it at your will. Maybe you can hear birds singing, insects buzzing, of the breeze in leaves, perhaps the distant sound of fountains playing, water falling. Feel the warm sun on your skin. With your consciousness, with where you think down at the base of you, where you connect with Earth, feel yourself moving. Know that you're in your meditation position, but also in your mind's eye, that mental body is walking, moving forwards through these gardens. Before you, you have a choice of directions, and you take the one to the right, walking past that entrance to the left. Your feet are carrying you, so that you can circle round slowly, around to the left, anti-clockwise. As you move in that direction, stay with that point where you connect Earth and your body. Feel the motion there energetically. Feel the strength of the Earth supporting you, supporting all of your body, every step you take in life. Draw that wide Earth energy into the whole of your body. Feel that slow revolution, that circling and spinning at that connection point. Allow the strength that gently suffuses you to enter every cell, the earth's solidity and hardness anchored in every cell of your body, settling there, strengthening you. Focus again on that spinning down where you connect earth and your body, and then gently come away from it. Leave it to do what it does. We are now curving around to the right, following a much longer circle now. And this one takes us around to the right in a long, lazy curve, clockwise going round. Let that garden build up around you again. Notice what you are feeling, what your ears bring you, what sights and colors are close, what your feet step upon, and whether you're hurried or slow, whether you walk or your mental body is engaged in an unconscious dance. While we circle round to the right slowly, that thinking point of you is going to rise just above that connection point with the earth. Move it very delicately, carefully up, and let your awareness, where you are centered, move with it. Find that anchor point, that pivot. Now all of your consciousness has moved up slightly inside your organic body. And we're going to view and feel the world from here. Moving round clockwise, slowly a big circle round to the right. Draw to you all the energies that stimulate, that excite and make you creative. As if you're a radio, imagine you've tuned yourself to that frequency of creativity, of expansion and growth. And the wavelengths are infusing you. Let the garden you walk through symbolize this creativity. Imagine potentials, expansive energy is flowing into you through that point where your consciousness is, beginning to fill the furthest reaches of your body. Continue circling round to the right, clockwise, deep inside this garden, and store this energy reaching you, these feelings of creativity, of potentials and expansion. Store these deep inside you, in all of your cells, in the cells of your bones that will move you, moving round this circulation, the capillaries, with the nutrients going round your body. Allow them to drift and dust up there in your head to fill in future your thoughts. You may feel at that point 1 inch above the ground as a motion, spinning and rotating, gently cycling round. If you feel that, allow it to do its thing, notice it and move on. We're turning a sharp turn to the right, a U-turn, 180 degrees. In your mind's eye, your body is now walking forwards through the gardens, a long circle that leads to the left, that moves you anti-clockwise again. Once more, notice what you're feeling on your skin. What sounds from the garden reach you? The temperature, the colors, the pace of your feet, what your fingertips trail across. And as your mental body explores following this circle, bring that point of consciousness up to the navel. Gently, carefully, let it rise up to that point. You may sense it beginning to move, to spin on an axis, to rotate. But we'll allow our consciousness to scan from there, to draw in and to send out. For now, as you walk this circle round to the left, your mental feet will stride with purpose. Each footfall will be sure, planned. It will take your weight, help your whole body move forwards. Here we're going to draw close, and we're going to follow the doing energy flowing around us. Tune your frequencies to the material world, to the directions we move through, to what we can shape and form in this landscape around us by the mere action of thoughts. Those tiny sparkling things moving from that one point of view down near your navel. Where do you want this doing energy to flow to in your thoughts? You're turning round now to the left, another abrupt turn, 180 degrees. And once you have swung round, notice the new vantage point you have on the garden as you circle round again to the right, clockwise. As ever, you feel in no hurry. Your feet in your mind's eye are guiding you on autopilot. Notice how you move. Bring your consciousness up now in a gentle act of will. It ascends into the ribcage to where your heart is, to the left of center. Allow it to settle there for the rest of you to catch up. So your thoughts now are based there from that height. You scan the world around you. You tune in to all the emotions that interlink every living thing around you. That dense, incredibly complex web of feelings, of communications through sense. As you circle round to the right clockwise, absorb from all that's around you its feelings, how it feels about you. Allow every cell in your body, to your furthest extremities, to your boundary, to hold that feeling energy, the connection with all that's around you. Leave those links open in every single cell. You may begin to notice the stirring and spinning in that heart area. You may still be aware of those rotating movements further down, at those other points in your body we visited. Carry on moving forwards, aware of and enjoying those gentle sensations. Now we are turning around to the left, round and round until we find ourselves on the widest circle of all. This will curve us left, anti-clockwise, the furthest out that we have been. And at this point we'll allow our consciousness to rise from the heart, up through the neck, the top of the throat. Leave it there, just below your skull. As you circle round to the left here, we'll be aware of what comes in from outside, and what we protect within where we have walked so far. The filtering mechanism of our consciousness, of our characters, of what we choose to allow to fill our thoughts, our emotions. Continue walking and be aware of what you allow in, of what you take with you, of what best serves you. This is the longest circle we walk around the boundary, still in the garden. Notice what is coming with you as you progress. You may also sense that rotating and moving in the area of the throat where we've brought our thinking selves. Perhaps it complements all those other rotating points further down in the body met so far. Carry on walking, but allow the rotating points to do what they're doing. We can move our thinking selves onwards. Now we curve around to the left, taking us deeper inside. We go round in a clockwise motion to the right, spiraling inwards. Allow the garden to furnish whatever details would facilitate this motion. What are you spiraling through, moving between? point of consciousness rises up to the forehead, back to sit where we started, between and slightly above your eyes. Now, sense the world from that level again. This garden you move through, the frequencies available. Cast yourself outwards and be open to all that can come in through that area from what you do not yet know. Your spiral takes you in and in. You may become aware of the sounds of water splashing ahead, not yet in view. Walk forward spiraling for a few moments. And sense the outer realms of what you can perceive, of what you can take in. Be open to what comes from the outer reaches of your senses. You may feel the motion, the beginning to spin up at this level in your forehead. Stay with your breathing here. If the spinning up here is too intense, gently release your mental fingers from it. Move a little distance back. Stay with what's comfortable. Crossing over a channel of water using a small bridge, just wide enough for one. Once you are over, the spiral places us at its center, a wide space in this garden. Notice what's around you. At the center, in an elegant pool, a fountain rises up into the sky, splashes again against its surface, shifting the constantly moving ovals of sunlight and shade back and forth. And at this place of white light, of flashes of gold, we are not seeking to do anything. You may find your consciousness point has risen to what feels like level with or just above the top of your skull. may feel it circling gently of its own accord, moving to a greater motion, pervading the whole of its surrounding space. You may feel it flowing upwards from far down where you are touching the earth to all those other points we have met along the way, rising up to this white point at the top, to this point connecting outwards, just as further down we connected with the earth. Allow yourself to relax here. Allow that same energy to flow from your top point down through all those steps on the ladder we've taken, right down to where you meet the earth, where that flow can return, can seep downwards and away. In your mind's eye, come back to that mental body, standing close to this fountain, where the scattered sunlight reflects and dances on your face, your skin. Bring yourself back into that mental body so you feel you are standing and can turn around and can begin to find your way back through the garden again. You realize you've been brought back to the start, to where we began. We've rejoined that junction where way back we turned to the right, and still we go forwards, moving onwards, leaving the garden behind. You feel yourself drift now, moving easily, moving unbidden, back along the pathways you've taken. They glide by smoothly, easily. Consciousness is returning back to our forehead, to a its normal place. And you too are coming back to your body. The garden will recede around you, and instead you'll search out where you've left your body, sitting or lying. Find that body and lay the outline of your mental self over how you know your physical body is sitting or lying. We'll bring ourselves back into that body carefully with each breath. So take a breath in a little bit stronger than before, so you feel again your shoulders rising, your chest flexing. And take that breath all the way down to your feet, to your toes, to your heels, leaving yourself there. Breathe in again and take this down through your body to your knees, to your calves and thighs. Feel that those legs are beginning to return to the right weight, to be connected to you. Breathe in again and come down to the waist, to the hips, to your tummy. Keep breathing to that area so it feels solid, organic and whole. Keep breathing in and now travel up your spine, through the rib cage up to your shoulders, so the whole of your torso feels like it's reclaimed, that you're back inside it. It's physically yours. Now breathe in and go down each arm to the fingers, the palms and the wrists. Leave yourself there. Breathe in again so the forearms, the elbows and the upper arms are joined now to the torso. And now we're going to breathe up the neck into the skull, filling the head. Bring yourself back between your ears where your mouth is. Keep breathing in and find any areas that feel spacey or empty. Make sure you return yourself back to those parts. Try wiggling your fingers and your toes. And when you feel you are finally back and ready, let's open up our eyes.